Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you're watching Flow Sports. Today it is a beautiful, beautiful day. As you all know, it is on a Sunday. The final of the Africa Cup of Nations is slated for today in Yaoundé, Cameroon. Egypt will be taking on Senegal. As you all know, it is a match that has been touted, a Mohamed Salah versus a Sadio Mane final. Remember, these two players are forwards for Liverpool in the English Premier League, and Jurgen Klopp has actually weighed on this final, saying that it's an achievement for both players, even though just one of them will get to win and the other one has to wait for another time. And as you all know, the Pharaohs, that is the Egypt, are going for their 8th African title, while on the other hand, if Senegal win, it is going to be their first Africa Cup of Nations title. So this is not only big for Sadio Mane, it's also big for that African country, that is Senegal, to win their very, very first Africa Cup of Nations final title. I don't know who you are routing for, but the last time Egypt won this particular match was way back in 2010. So I believe they're still very hungry to try and win this cup. On the other hand, we saw the Teranga Lions lose in two finals, that is in 2002 and 2019. So if they win this time round, it's going to be amazing feat for this particular team. And between these two players, Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah has actually scored twice and has had at least one assist. On the other hand, Sadio Mane has 3 goals and 3 assists. So we've seen two players who are really doing it big for not only for Liverpool but also for their nation. So it's bound to be an amazing tie. And as I said earlier, Jurgen Klopp did weigh into the final, saying that it's a great achievement for both the players. Let's take a look at the managers. On the one hand, we have Aliou Cisse of Senegal. He was there when Senegal lost in their two finals in 2002 and also in 2019, and this is going to be his third Esago trying to win this particular match. So it's actually very big for him. On the other hand, we have the Egyptian coach, the coach for Egypt, that is Mr. Carlos. He has managed, he is not a small coach. He has managed the likes of Real Madrid, Portugal, Iran, and also he was an assistant manager for Sir Alex Ferguson for a whole 5 years at Manchester United. So he is a heavyweight, but on the other hand, we've seen also Aliou Cisse of Senegal, who is very determined to actually give or win or steer his charges to win the first title for the country of Senegal. But bad news for Egypt is that, well, their coach, Mr. Carlos Queiroz, will not be at the dugout. Why? Remember the controversial semi-final where they eliminated Cameroon, who are the host nation. Cameroon was so determined to actually go all the way to the final. But during the scuffles that happened during that particular match, the coach was sent off, so he will not be at the dugout during the final. So Egypt, the Pharaohs, will be missing their coach at the touchline. Not only their coach, but also their assistant coach. So we will be very eager to see how this is going to pan out. They will not be having either their head coach or their assistant manager at the dugout as they take on Senegal in the final of the African Cup of Nations this Sunday evening, where, well, the entire of Africa, I know I will be trying to watch this particular match. So I don't know who you are routing for, but that is what is happening, especially with both their technical benches. But now let's take a look at how these two teams got here. We start with Senegal, right? Well, they topped their group, that's for sure. And this is despite only winning a single match, I think. Yes. Against Zimbabwe. They won 1-0, right? And then they had a 0-0 draw with both Malawi and Guinea. On the other hand, Egypt seems to be the team that had the hardest route into the final. And, well, they lost the beginning. You remember when people were talking about how the North Africans are being battered, big teams are being battered, and Egypt did not start off very well. in terms of starting the competition. They actually lost to Nigeria 1-0. They went on to win by the same margin 1-0 against Guinea-Bissau and Sudan to top that particular group. And well, but at the same time, other than that, they actually had the most difficult knockout stage between Senegal and Egypt. I feel like Egypt, I don't actually feel like it's actually true that Egypt had the roughest route into the final. They had to go to extra time in the knockout stage and actually win by penalties. Actually, all their 3 games went to extra time. They needed penalty to beat Ivory Coast, and also in the last 16, and also the semi-final against Cameroon. So it has not been very easy for Egypt, and well, maybe that is why a lot of people are like, yeah, I think Egypt should take this one, the Pharaohs should take this one. You can comment on the comment section and just tell me, who are you rooting for between Egypt and Senegal? Who do you want to actually clinch the African Cup of Nations title this Sunday evening? Is it Senegal who will be taking it for the first time, or is it Egypt who are looking for their 8th Africa Cup of Nations title? Also tell me why you feel that that particular team deserves to actually win this particular trophy. Well, Senegal had at least 24 hours extra, an extra day for training and actually resting, well, coming into today's final. And one of the Egyptians technical bench manager was saying that the final should be moved to Monday, to tomorrow, but that is not going to happen, of course. But also, even if they say it be pushed to Monday, it means Senegal will have 2 days of resting and they'll still have 1 day of resting. So I don't see the point in that. Well, they actually wanted the match to be taken back to 24 hours, or more 24 hours, meaning that they wanted the match to be played on Monday, that is tomorrow. Well, it is an interesting match with 2 of the most decorated Africans playing, so it's bound to be an amazing well, amazing match. Who's between Egypt and Senegal, whose style of play do you fancy the most? You can also tell me on the comment section down below. Well, for me, I think I'll go with Senegal, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm Team Pharaoh, but for me, I feel like my prediction as Floss Sport is that the Teranga Lions are going to clinch it 2-0. Put your predictions as well in the comment section. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this small clip as we dissect the on and off the field analysis on the final of the African Cup of Nations. Sawa sawa. Let me continue with my breakfast as I wait to hear what you guys have to say. But may the best team win. May the best team coach. My name is Florence No, and if you have not subscribed to Floss Sport International, this is the time you get to subscribe and also hit that notification bell. I'll try as much as possible to keep you updated on what is happening in the world of sports, not only football, but all sports disciplines. Thank you for watching, and see you around. You are watching Floss Sport International. Bye bye for now.